Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This one's going to be for Home Alone. Home Alone, the 1990 movie. And yeah, this movie stars Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, Devin Ratray, yeah, Gary Bamman, John Hurd, Robert Blossom, Catherine O'Hare, Angela Gosons, John Candy, Hilary Wolf, Larry Hankins, Michael C. Morano, um, Christine Minter, and Diana Rain. So yeah, before I begin on the actual review though, 10 second spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already. Please don't stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10 second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that I never gave you a fair warning, because as usual I did. So yeah, basically Home Alone, what's it about? You know, as usual, quick synopsis, Lex into 6, and then the rate. So yeah, Home Alone is about Kevin McAllister, and it's Christmas Eve, or it's Christmas Eve, right around, and him and his family are supposed to go to France. I believe it was France. Yeah, it was France. France, Paris, Paris, France, and they're supposed to go there for the holidays. When they're all, like, I guess, yeah, when they're all waking up and whatever, due to all the commotions, for some reason nobody wakes up Kevin McAllister. Everybody goes to Paris, France, without him, basically, and nobody realizes that he's missing until they get to baggage claim, and they say, give this to Kevin, give this to Kevin, give this to Kevin, and then they realize that Kevin's not with them, and that's when all shit goes down. So yeah, they basically figure out that Kevin's not with them, and now they have to try to find a way to get him back, or try to get back to him. And yeah, on Kevin's with Kevin, he's basically back at his hometown. He's back at his hometown, and he realizes that there's not that much food left. So he goes and buys groceries, does many of the adult stuff many people do. So yeah, I mean, the way he does get the groceries is kind of unconventional. I mean, then again, he is an 8-year-old. He basically steals like $300 of $300 of money that one of his brothers had, I guess, savings, and took it there to buy the groceries. So yeah, and he buys the groceries, and yeah, and he even steals a toothbrush. So that was funny. He steals a toothbrush, and it was just straight up funny. So yeah, but basically on Christmas night, or I believe it was Christmas night or Christmas Eve night, these two burglars, Harry and Marv, played by Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern respectively, they decide to rob the house, and due to the fact that Kevin is very intelligent, he basically set up a bunch of traps to stop them, and try to stop them and try to get them arrested. And at the end, he got them arrested, and he reunites with his family. So yeah, this is a great Christmas movie if you ask me. It's very funny. It's very comedic. I mean, what can I say about it? I mean, the acting is actually pretty decent. Especially from 10-year-old Macaulay Culkin, right? He's like 10 years old. So it was actually pretty decent acting. Also, some of the other actors are pretty good. The writing, I think is the one downside to this whole movie, because overall, when it comes to the comedy, the writing is spot on. But for the most part, the writing is spot on. But there are a few moments where the writing could have been better, or it just seemed weird. Like the actors just seemed a bit uncomfortable saying it, or just they didn't know how to exactly say it properly. So I guess the writing is just a bit off at times. I mean, also that I think the acting was a bit weird at times, just at times. But overall, it's just a comedy movie. It's a fun comedy Christmas movie. It's a good family. It's a family movie. It's supposed to be comedic. It's supposed to be fun, and that's at the end. That's what it is. A fun comedy movie. And at the end, that's exactly what it is. I mean, just imagine how many times have you left your kids alone. Like, imagine if you go to another country and you left your kids alone, or if you guys are parents or have a child or whatever, just think of it. If you went to another country and accidentally left your parents or your children alone, how messed up would that be? First off, that'd just be bad parenting. I'm sorry, but second off, that just be pretty interesting trying to get back to your kids, and they do a good job at trying to get back to your kids. The mother trying to get back to her son, because they mostly focus on her mother on that aspect. They do a pretty good job. It's pretty realistic in some aspects, and in other aspects, it's not that realistic. Because it's realistic that she will try to do anything to get to her child. And there's this one scene where I guess this polka was a polka band, apparently a famous polka band from like the Midwest, in the U.S. They're doing a tour, I guess, and they were gonna cross by her city, and they basically offered to drop her off. And I guess in some aspects that is realistic, but in other aspects, is really realistic, but overall, it's not really something you're supposed to focus on. Overall, it's just a fun, comedic movie. It's fun. It does have its faults, writing and acting-wise at times, but overall, it's just a fun comedy movie, especially for the Christmas time. Definitely do check it out. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's a pretty good movie. Definitely do check it out. And yeah, I do want to say though, I kind of wish that this movie, when it came to Christmas, was more in my life when I was younger. Because normally I watched Home Alone 2, so I have a better, I guess, relationship, or I have it has more meaning to me. Home Alone 2, which by the way I am gonna review tomorrow. So yeah, I recorded Home Alone 1 and watched it, and then I have Home Alone 2 on DVD. So yeah. I don't know. So yeah, tomorrow Home Alone 2 review, and then on Thursday, which is Christmas, I believe. Yeah, and then on Christmas Day, I'll be doing a Home Alone series review. Okay, I know there's like 5 Home Alones, but I'm only gonna focus to the 2 original Home Alones. So yeah, the one with Macaulay Culkin. I've watched the 3rd one, and I think I've watched the 4th one. The 3rd one's okay. The 4th one, it's tolerable, and the 5th one, I saw parts of the 5th one, and it just looks bad. Yeah. If I don't know if I'm ever gonna do reviews for those. I don't know, maybe. But for now, I'm gonna do reviews for the 2 original ones, and then do a overall series review for the original ones. So yeah, that's basically it for now. 7 out of 10 is what I'd give Home Alone. And yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Definitely do stay tuned for that. Besides that, comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are your thoughts on it? Comment all thoughts down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. That's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off. Yeah.